It's about, can you be in control by being under control? See, oftentimes we want to be in authority, but can you be under authority? Is there any group that you are personally associated with? Is there anybody you are currently relationship with that can check you? That don't need nothing from you, but can speak life to you and let you know when you've violated the life that you said you want to live. See, this is, I think, probably that critical element, because we want to step out, but we don't step out in any authority. And authority is not singular, it's connected. You have greater power when you're connected to others.
Right.
See, that's the reason why I love Father's Day, because it gives us the opportunity to connect, because this is where real power is. Shared experiences, so that through our shared experiences, we can actually say, you might not want to do that. Been there, done that, seen that. It's not going to work out well for you, player. And you need somebody that knows the game to be able to say that to you. But I know in your life you have enough authority to do it, but let me tell you, that's not going to work well. We have to step out in the authority that God has given us. And if we want to be blessed, being in control is connected to our ability to be under control. God will back up that which we have made a point to keep a standard for as we stand up underneath him. Fourth and final thing. Y'all all right?
Yes.
Not only must we stand, not only must we step up, step out, but the last one is we have to speak to it. We have to speak to it. The text in Genesis says, and he brought them to the man to see what he would name them.
Yes.
And whatever he named each living creature, that was its name. Say what you want to see. Stop speaking what you see. Can I say that again?
Yes.
Say what you want to see. Stop talking about what you do see. You have to speak to it. The reason why you can see the disconnections around you is not for you to speak about it, it's for you to speak to it. Remember, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but spiritual forces of wickedness and evil in the heavenly realms. We keep speaking to people instead of discerning environment. You know when something's wrong. And instead of talking about what's wrong, speak what you know will make it right. Life and death is in the power of what? The tongue, right? You have what you're saying. And if you want to have something different, then you have to say something different. Your conversation must line up with the image in which you were created. See, God, when he created everything, didn't put his hands on anything. And too often as men, we define our manhood by what we put our hands on. And you might be a man, but you're not a son of God. And too many men have no real power. Too many men are out of control. Because we attempt to take control in all of the wrong ways. You can't fight what you're in or fix what you're dealing with in the way that you've been playing the game. We have to change the game, and the way that we change it is we have to speak it. Because that is how we show ourselves to be sons of God. God spoke everything into existence, and that which he said became. Let me ask you, what do you say? Because whatever it is you're saying, that's what you're seeing. You want to change what you're seeing, change what you're saying. Take responsibility of controlling your tongue. Help me, God. Do you know know that Jesus spoke to the mountain? And he said that if you speak to it, it can be removed.
Yeah.
Jesus spoke to the winds and the waves, and what happened?
Yes, that's right.
Jesus looked at a fig tree that didn't produce any figs. And he didn't put his hands on it. He spoke to it, and it withered and died. Last I checked, the Bible says that Jesus was the Son of God.
Yeah, right.
And some of the most powerful things that we see him doing is he spoke to them.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
He didn't have to put his hands on nobody. Lazarus!
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Just as God had done in the creative narrative, he spoke everything as a son of God. We are to speak those things that are not as though they are, and they shall become, as we say. Now, I'm done, but I want you guys to be blessed. As a matter of fact, let me remix that. God wants you to be blessed. There's no reason why you shouldn't be. You understand that? Because he gave you dominion. He put you in control of creation. And when he cracks the sky open and he calls this a wrap, he's going to come to Adam and say, where are you? Do you know that when things break loose in the community, we keep asking, where's God? And God keeps asking, well, where's Adam? When things go crazy and are out of control in our houses, people keep asking, where's God? And God keeps asking the question, well, where's Adam? When things are out of control in your life, you keep asking God, where are you? And he's asking, well, where are you? When things broke loose in the garden, what was the first thing that God said? Adam, where are you? And what was Adam's response? I hid because I'm naked. And God said, who told you you were naked? Who told you you didn't have what it took? Who told you that you were insufficiently equipped in order to handle what it is that I put you in charge of handling? What does your nakedness have to do with you being in control? All I need you to do is stand, step up, step out, and speak. What do you need more than that? You don't need 3 degrees. You don't need a hefty bank account. In order to stay in the blessing that God has for you and to increase and to multiply, all you need to do is be my son. If you just step up like you're one of mine, you won't have, I'll handle everything else because the earth is the Lord's. And the fullness thereof, and they that dwell therein. Do you understand who your Father is? And he's put you, he's put me, he's put us in control. So know this, that anything that's out of control in our lives, don't expect God to get involved. I've shared this whole message in order to bring us to this place. Anything that is out of control, he put you there to take control. Yes. The blessing is connected to our controlling of the environment. And as soon as we take responsibility as sons of God,